Hey everybody, super close up mode today. Hope you're doing good. I'm going to share with you guys new dentures comes new challenges. 4.5 months out, I got my permanent dentures because I kind of had to use it or lose it, so I used it. Now I got these beautiful pearly whites. Teet teet. I love them. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. But man, do they cover a lot of real estate. It's like a dictatorship in there. So crazy. And what I mean by that is that with my Russell clients, it was really easy to use my tongue to manipulate my dentures to pop out. Really super easy. No problems, really easy to get out of there. Now, it's like I need a mini crowbar. If anybody knows where to get one, let me know. It is so tough to get them out. Now, I don't use adhesive very often now, only on the bottom pretty much. I've tried it a couple times on the top, so let me tell you, that was a challenge getting them out. If I want to take them out on the bottom, these two little fingers are my best friends, and it's almost like making funny faces to kids. Because the dentures are so big and they cover so much real estate in there that I have to find a spot to start lifting them. Right down here. It is tough. And so if I want to do the tops, and I got to make sure I wear pretty good lipstick because as you can tell, it's already kind of gotten messy even though it's supposed to stay on for a really long time. With the top, the suction is so good in there. I mean, I just had my impressions 2 weeks ago, and then a week later, they did my teeth. So it's very, 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 just very accurate in there right now. There hasn't been any changes. So those puppies are stuck without any adhesive. I mean, they are in there. And same thing, right up here. Oh, isn't that crazy? So I don't really need adhesive up there very much. I could just leave it that way, but it's totally different challenge to getting them in and out. That is crazy suction. I don't really need anything, and it's nuts how well they stay. Now, I do put some adhesive on the bottom if I'm going to challenge or if I'm going to tackle a personally challenging food. But so I live by the Canadian border in Washington, and we have the mountains on one side of us, the ocean on one side of us, and just it's crazy. But there's a little town here called Concrete, Washington. This Boy's Life was filmed there. It's a crazy little sleepy town. Apparently, they sell a lot of meth there. I didn't know that until the other day. But they have a little restaurant called the Lone Star Cafe with the best chicken fried steak in the state, I think. Super big. It's a lot of food. I could only finish like a quarter of it, but I did use adhesive for that little challenge. Now, I got a little piece of it stuck underneath my denture in the back where I didn't really have any adhesive back there, but the rest of my denture did have adhesive on it. So you should have seen me in the bathroom trying to pry these puppies out of there just to get that little speck that had gotten underneath my denture, because that was where my magic nerve is down here. It's like an electric fence. If something touches it, just bzz. So it's kind of crazy because I've got that live nerve. So it's just a different challenge to have these dentures. Whole different ball game. And look at that. I mean, that is crazy. It's like the size of Texas. It is really big. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't push or anything like that, really. It's perfect. But look how big that is. I'm trying to get my finger underneath there. Oh, you want to see my gums after 4.5 months? Haha. Actually, really look really good. This is where that nerve is back there. It's like a live nerve back in here. It will throw me through the roof or out the car door. Really, it can get crazy. So when I'm putting these puppies in, I still got to stretch my flipping mouth. Um, so yeah, that's what it is with these new dentures. I'm still learning certain and different techniques to deal with just these ones, and it seems to be with every set of dentures, there's a different challenge or different techniques that you need to use. I have noticed a little bit of change in my speech, just trying to get used to them. They are different. The bite is different. There is a difference to them, so they're great. I love them, but I miss my Russells. I can't help but miss them because they're so lightweight and kind of hassle-free. That's how I felt about them, as they were hassle-free. But I will deal with these ones until I'm out of the war zone, and then we'll go from there. But I'm going on a trip this weekend. I'm leaving on Sunday, and I will not be back until next Friday. This is the first long time trip that I've taken with my dentures. So I kind of feel like I need to add to my vintage luggage collection just for dentures. Normally I have a little mini toothbrush, my powder, some Benzodent, and a little thing of mouthwash just in case I need it while I'm out. It has increased the size of my purse. Yes, do not judge. Vintage purses had a lot of room anyway, so anyway, I will update you guys on how that goes because I don't know what it's going to be like away from home for more than a couple days. I've spent a few days away from home, but not long, on a long time trip. So we'll see what happens and what I actually need I'm going to be in a hotel for those days. So it's not that big of a change. We'll just see if everything goes as well as planned. So anyway, I hope everybody has an excellent day. And, I just want to say, don't give up on this stuff, really. It's the more you kind of make a little bit of light of it and have a day-to-day mentality that whatever happens today is not necessarily going to happen tomorrow. And if I get defeated today, I will definitely wake up tomorrow morning and say, let's try again. Just really don't have to carry that defeat with you every single day. If you are having issues, definitely address them with your dentist or whoever your medical provider is taking care of your oral care, because you shouldn't have to live in pain and discomfort. There are changes and challenges that come along with dentures and things like that, but don't give up on it. And it is temporary. It doesn't have to be challenging all the time. Try to start your day with a new attitude and new mentality that, maybe today's the day you're going to tackle that one thing that's been driving you crazy. I definitely had it very easy in the beginning, and I don't want to say I'm having it rough right now. It's just different. So I'm learning different things, and I'm having a little bit different of a time with certain things that I got really comfortable with. So just know that we all have temporary challenges, but it does really get better. And don't give up on it. Really don't. Make sure to be taking care of yourself and really looking for support if you need it. It's really important. So I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. And if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and put them in the comments. Beautiful pearly whites. But there is a dictatorship going on in my mouth, and I don't know that I like it. So bye, you guys.